have a little bit of sun remaining, so I'll have to be quick because there's not much left. So I'm gonna be listing all the activities I do to stay young, and I'm going to be saying the cost of each one of them. So I'm gonna be covering the overall cost of what I'm doing in order to stay young. How much does it actually cost me to intentionally stay and feel young and, you know, delay my rate of aging and all of that stuff? Yeah, so let's get right into the video. So the first activity would be gym membership. My gym membership is, I think it cost me about £35, and that is with Fitness First. So I have a gym membership with a very popular gym in London, and that is one of the things where my money goes, because it is exercise, and as we all know, exercise is very important to stay young. And then I have another thing, which is ClassPass, and which is an app where you can subscribe to our activities, and there are activities all over London, and those activities, you put credits in the app, you put a certain amount of credits you can choose from, and then you have access to all of these activities, and you can choose from several things like yoga, running, and they even have like hair services and nail services as well. That is another thing where I'm subscribed to right now in order to stay young. And I subscribed to it because there was a free trial where you didn't have to pay any money for it. So you can basically, if you're watching this and you didn't know about this app, you can basically subscribe to it for free, and you'll have that is if you live in London, of course. I don't know if this app is anywhere else, but yeah, you'll have a free month of activities, fitness activities and wellness activities, and it is really nice, you know. I encourage you to do it. And then, so those are two things where my money is going to. Basically, the first category would be exercise, fitness, working out. Working out is really important to stay young. It is super important, like we all know that by now, but it is especially important if you live in the city, because everything is polluted and your body doesn't get enough oxygen throughout the day, and so exercising makes that heart pump. It renews your whole body. It is just imperative if you live in the city. I try to do exercise as much as I can. Honestly, exercise is really important. Exercise is a big part of my routine. Then another thing where I spend my money on is supplements. I think it would be like 200, like around maybe £200 a month. Like Brian Johnson, I take a lot of supplements. I don't take as many as him, but I take quite a few of them at this point, and I feel like they are a really good thing to have in the morning when you wake up. It is like an extra pump for the body, you know. It's like that extra minerals and extra vitamins that the body needs. So I take that every morning. It's like, I think some of the ones I take are ashwagandha, zinc, vitamin B12, vitamin C, selenium. Selenium goes with zinc, vitamin D, iodine as well, and manuka honey. And today I bought kind of like a super blend of green minerals, which I'm gonna show you right now on camera. Yeah, so this is supposed to be super greens, superfoods, which you can put in your smoothie, in your water. This is supposed to be really good actually, so I'm really excited to try it. Creams. I've spent a lot of money on creams. Yeah, I feel like the creams that I have, I could have many more, but a good amount. And recently I bought a retinol cream to put on at night that costed me £100 because I bought a good grade of retinol that was a good brand, which is Obagi, which I'm gonna link in the description of the video so you can check it out. But that is a medical grade cream, and the reason I bought that cream and not another one was because I had a L'Oreal retinol cream that I would use at night, but when I went to the clinic they told me that basically those creams don't work really well. They don't absorb that well into the skin. Even if you buy a cream that has a high percentage of retinol in it, it won't do as much of an effect as a medical grade cream. So yeah, so I didn't know that at all, and they told me that at the clinic. So I said, okay, you know what, so let's throw the one I have and let's buy this one. And that's the one I have right now. I have the Obagi retinol that I put on at night. Every night I do that in order to stay young. Other creams that I have are, I have Korean skincare that I bought recently, so if you add that to the list, I feel that Korean skincare is really good with moisturizing creams especially, so I have that. And then I have vitamin C as well, which is a cream that I put in the morning and sometimes at night in the evening. If you have any recommendations of a good vitamin C, or you know of a really good one, you can put it in the comments and I'll check it out, definitely. So please feel free to do that. Yeah, so again, this would be another category where my money would go to. But those are creams for my skin. Like I said, that would cost me around £200 a month, sometimes less, sometimes more. You know, when I have a stable routine, when I have creams that I like, I stay with them and I don't really spend that much. I don't really go scouting for creams that much, but it is something that I like to buy here and there, you know. So if you have really good creams, please feel free to recommend them in the comments. So yeah, next category is food. I spend money on food. I started learning about how good it is for the food to be organic, and as soon as I learned all of that information, I felt like it was a really good investment for me to do in the city, especially where I live, because here you know, they say that food is full of pesticides, it's chemically produced, and it is not really as good for the body as organic food or organic meat. And so I started spending a little bit more money. Okay guys, what I really wanted to say here was that before, one day after learning so much information about it, I came across a video that said that buying low-fat products, for example, is bad for us. So the reason I'm saying organic is because the best thing to do for you is to actually buy products that have all their ingredients, all the things that they're supposed to have, even fat. So that's why I say that it is better for you to buy organic. You know, it's not always about organic food. It's not just organic food. There's also knowledge and consciousness about the food I buy. You have to find the balance, you know, because whilst it is good to buy organic food and to be aware of the quality of your food and maybe spend more on food, it's about a balance, you know. So like, for example, me, I'm fasting right now because I feel like fasting is also good for the body. It is also good for staying young if you do it once in a while. Fasting is really, good to stay young. It is super good. Right now I'm doing fasting and I don't eat as much food as I would normally, so my expenditure goes down for food a little bit. So you know, it's all about finding that balance, and you don't have to always be eating, even if it's organic food, even if it's the highest quality of food. I wouldn't recommend that you eat all the time in order to stay young. This is a bit of a complicated topic as well, because fat comes into the play, so I will make another video about all of this. But basically, we need to keep our fat in our face, and we need to keep our fat whilst keeping a bit of our weight, our overall weight down. So you know, calorie intake has to be a bit lower than your usual, for your body to stay young, and you know, to stay active and to stay super reactive, to you know, like work well, work super efficiently, and decrease your aging rate. But at the same time, your fat has to stay in place, so that is a bit of a hard thing to do there, but it is definitely achievable, and I'm working towards that. So then we have recently I did a chemical peel that was 105 pounds in the clinic I went to. You can probably find it for cheaper or more expensive chemical peels. It doesn't matter, you know, at the end of the day, those type of procedures are also something that I add to my routine and will add way more in the future to stay young. And yeah, so that was a chemical peel. Now I think my next procedure will be a microneedling or a laser, IPL for the skin, so a facial laser to reduce a bit of hyperpigmentation, or you know, these type of procedures are good to keep the skin young. All of this is really important. So yeah, so that is another thing. Then we have a massage, and I spent 55 pounds on that. And I splashed on a massage. It was a Chinese massage that they told me. I didn't really know about it. I didn't know what a Chinese massage was before entering to the clinic where I went. But they told me that it was really good to release tension and basically, you know, release all the energies that I had from being around people in the city and just treating with different kinds of people, because it is you know, when you get stressed up like that, it can be really taxing on the body. So I decided to go for a massage, and it was really good, because I felt like I ended refreshed and my body felt like it felt younger after the massage. So it is definitely something that it is not essential, you know, I would say, but massages have been shown to be a holistic way to also help you to stay young and help aid your youthfulness, aid to maintain that, because they do have that effect, you know, of just renewing your body. I mean, everything has to do with energies and how your energies are placed within the body, and how your body uses its works and uses its energies for all the functions. So that is something that can be really helpful for your body to work well, you know. So it is something to think about. I would recommend getting a massage to everyone who's watching, and if you have the opportunity. I mean, I didn't have the money before. It's not like I always had the money for a massage, and I was one of those people who got a massage every week or regularly, you know. But now that I got it, I went and I did it one time, and I may be doing them way more just for that particular reason that I mentioned, just because I feel that it is good for for the energy and as a holistic way for your body to renew itself and to stay calm and keep working naturally, you know, in a natural manner as it should. But be sure to, this is a little tip, be sure to choose a good massage therapist that you feel that where the energy is good, that you feel that your energy matches with theirs, and that you feel that they will do a good work on your body. So yes, this is something I would recommend. And now let's go to the next thing on the list. So I think I mentioned pretty much everything, things I spend my money on in order to remain young. I almost forget, I'm also doing a treatment which is costing me £2,000 and I'm still paying for it. This is a treatment that I went to get done for my hair, and I went to a reputable clinic in London because I was concerned that my hair was falling out, and I'm still doing it. In fact, let me show you. So they give me this, which I have to put morning and night. Put it with this little thing. I have to put it like this from these little bottles, and I have to do this for like 18 months. And this is just to have more volume in my hair and to have more hair overall. Hair is obviously really important to stay young. There have been many studies that have shown that the appearance of your hair can make you look younger or older. So that is why I decided to do this in the first place. I actually signed up to pay £2,000 for this treatment, which will last 18 months, I think. And yeah, obviously I'm paying it in installments, so because I couldn't pay all 2,000 in cash. I'm curious to see the results, so I will show you the results, of course, at the end of the treatment. But yeah, this is another thing that I'm currently doing. I encourage everybody to take care of your hair, either if you take a treatment or not, even if you pay for one or not, even if you use more expensive or less expensive tools, it is always a good idea to take care of your hair. That would be it. Yeah, what else? Another thing that would be optional, I would say, is the clothes. I feel like the clothes, overall the lifestyle that you have can influence you feeling young and being young, because the lifestyle that you have is like the way, because how you feel, right? How you feel is correlated to the way your body acts. Whenever you feel and whenever you're living a young lifestyle and you feel young, your body acts young, right? So this is another thing, you know, which is, I feel like, is really important to mention, which is that our body, our mind, you know, and our intentions are really important for what we want to be in this life. And this also applies to the whole being young thing, because if we want to be young, stay young, the first thing would be to start thinking about it, right? And then it would be to start acting upon it. Have a lifestyle where you feel young, where you feel that youth, you know, and where every cell of your body feels that youth, and that you can only achieve it if you fully think young. If you think young, you feel young, and your body, everything else will follow. This is something important that I wanted to mention in this video. This was a really fun video to record. I mean, I probably left some things out, but I will be giving much more content in the future, and I hope you liked what I said, at least. Bye!